Mga kabayan, eto breaking news. Inihain ang impeachment complaint laban kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. ngayong Lunes, January 19. Inendorso ito ni Deputy Minority Leader at Pusong Pinoy Party List Representative Jet Nisay. Kabilang sa grounds ng naturang complaint ang umano'y betrayal o public trust sa pag-surrender kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa International Criminal Court o ICC at hindi pagbeto sa unprogrammed appropriations sa national budget. Kabilang din sa inilatag na grounds for impeachment ang graft and corruption, kaugnay sa ghost projects at pagiging unfit umano ng Pangulo na mamuno dahil sa anilay drug addiction.
Actually ngayon, Nikki, kinumpirma nga mismo ni Secgen Sheloy Garafil na natanggap niya na mismo yung impeachment complaint at malam mo naman na nagkaroon ng pagbabago kumbaga doon sa Supreme Court matapos nga nilang i-rule yung nangyaring impeachment complaint na una kay Vice President Duterte. So kailangan pa natin kumpirmahin paano uusad itong panibago o yung kaunahang impeachment complaint laban nga kay PBBM matapos nga itong ruling ng Korte Suprema. Kasi kailangan mag-convene ang House Committee on Rules, House para at Committee on Justice para nga pag-usapan dahil kailangan nilang baguhin yung rules sa impeachment complaint or procedures ng impeachment dito sa
last week. Personally, I feel that the ICI has been weaponized by the government in order to protect his allies, the respondents' allies, President Marcos's allies, and target political enemies. So we feel that apart from the president being an impeachable officer,
Samantala, ngayong araw din po ay kinumpirma ng Makabayan Black na maghahain din sila ng hiwalay na impeachment complaint laban kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. Hindi na muna nila ibinigay ang iba pang detalye hinggil dito pero naniniwala ang grupo na may sapat na mga basihan para ipa-impeach itong si PBBM. We believe that basis for impeachment is present in the systematic plunder of the budget, the ballooning and program funds, allegations for palace kickbacks in infrastructure projects. Ayon po yan sa Makabayan Black. Ano ang masasabi mo rito, kabayan? Magtatagumpay kaya ang mga complaints na inihain ng dalawang grupo laban dito kay PBBM, gayong halos kaalyado ng Pangulo ang mga congressman? Sama-sama nating panoorin ang buong video at pakicomment nyo po ang inyong mga reaksyon at sariling opinyon.
Pasado alas 9 nga ngayong umaga nang maghain ng impeachment complaint ang abogadong si Attorney Andre De Jesus. Kasama niya si House Deputy Minority Leader at Pusong Pinoy Party List Representative Attorney Jet Nisay na nag-endorso ng reklamo sa Office of the Secretary General. Ito ang kauna-unahang impeachment complaint laban kay Pangulong Marcos. Tinanggap ito mismo ni Secgen Sheloy Garafil. Ayon sa reklamo, ilan sa grounds for impeachment na nilatag ay culpable violation of the Constitution, betrayal of public trust at graft and corruption. Pinagtaksilan umano ni PBBM ang tiwala ng publiko sa pagpapahintulot nito na isuko o arestuhin si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte para dalhin sa International Criminal Court at kabiguang i-veto ang unprogrammed appropriations sa General Appropriations Bill. Matatandang nag-rule ang Korte Suprema na labag sa saligang batas ang unprogrammed appropriations. Nakasaad din sa reklamo na nag-commit si PBBM ng graft and corruption dahil umano sa pagbenepisyo sa kickbacks at ghost projects. Pinunto rin ni Andres na sa impeachment complaint ang pagiging unfit to serve bilang Pangulo ni PBBM dahil sa issue ng umano'y drug addiction nito. Binuurin daw ni PBBM ang Independent Commission for Infrastructure o ICI para umano protektahan ang kanyang mga kaalyado.
Pero naka-break ang session ngayon, no? So ano bang mangyayari sa complaint?
Actually ngayon, Nikki, kinumpirma nga mismo ni Secgen Sheloy Garafil na natanggap niya na mismo yung impeachment complaint at malam mo naman na nagkaroon ng pagbabago kumbaga doon sa Supreme Court matapos nga nilang i-rule yung nangyaring impeachment complaint na una kay Vice President Duterte. So kailangan pa natin kumpirmahin paano uusad itong panibago o yung kaunahang impeachment complaint laban nga kay PBBM matapos nga itong ruling ng Korte Suprema. Kasi kailangan mag-convene ang House Committee on Rules, House para at Committee on Justice para nga pag-usapan dahil kailangan nilang baguhin yung rules sa impeachment complaint or procedures ng impeachment dito sa Kamara.
Ella, naharap nga ngayon sa kanyang kauna-unahang impeachment complaint si Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Ang mga batayan ng reklamong impeachment laban sa Pangulo ay ang umano'y paglabag nito sa saligang batas, graft and corruption at betrayal of public trust o pagtataksil sa tiwala ng publiko. Bunsod umano ito ng pagkompromiso ng Pangulo sa national sovereignty at constitutional order dahil sa pag-uutos na pagkidnap at pagsuko kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa International Criminal Court. Pumalya rin umano ang Pangulo na i-veto ang unprogrammed appropriations at iba pang unconstitutional provisions sa General Appropriations Bill o pambansang pondo mula taong 2023 hanggang 2026. Nagbenepisyo rin umano ang presidente sa kickbacks mula sa budget insertions at ghost flood control projects. Nilikha rin umano ang Independent Commission for Infrastructure o ICI para pagtakpan ang mga tiwaling kaalyado ng Pangulo. Bahagi rin ng reklamo ang umano'y matinding aligasyon laban sa presidente na matagal nang gumagamit ng iligal na droga. Si Attorney Andre De Jesus ang complainant, samantalang si House Deputy Minority Leader at Pusong Pinoy Party List Representative Jet Nisay ang endorser nito. Tinanong naman ng complainant kung naniniwala ba itong uusad ang impeachment, gayong maraming taga-suporta sa Kamara si PBBM.
It's not a question that the answer to which I am faced, because that is precisely what prevents ordinary citizens from actually exacting accountability. Matatalo din po ako. Bakit pa? Para ke pa? The only way for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. And if someone does something, then at the very least, in my case, I could rest at night knowing I at least try to do the right thing. Win or lose.
Itinanggi naman ni Congressman Nisay na kabilang ito sa kampo ng mga Duterte kaya iniendorso ang reklamong impeachment laban kay PBBM.
Ito yung gustong pag-usapan ng taong bayan, hindi puro sa social media. Ito ay sa tamang forum natin dadalhin. At naniniwala kami sa saligang batas, public office sa public trust, that no one, not even the president, is above the law. So sabi nga, mapanagot ang dapat mapanagot. So siguro mapanagot ang totoong may mga sala.
Sorry kung to ask this question, pero are you working with the side of the Vice President?
Ano?
Might be somehow involved in an addiction of some sort to prohibited drugs should be alarming. And we are holding the president accountable as well. This is not the main thrust of the impeachment complaint, but it is one of them. It is an issue that has been dodged by the president. It's an issue that has been dodged by Malacanang. They're just sweeping it under the rug. But mind you, in our rules and evidence, when an act or declaration is made such that if it is within the hearing and observation of a party, and if untrue, should deserve a comment and none is made, under our rules and evidence, that failure to comment, that failure to react, it can be taken against you. In other words, that is a rule of evidence that codifies silence means yes. We have not heard from the president denying it. We have not heard from the president going through a procedure to debunk all these rumors that he is addicted or is using prohibited drugs. Last week, personally, I feel that the ICI has been weaponized by the government in order to protect his allies, the respondents' allies, President Marcos's allies, and target political enemies. So we feel that apart from the president being an impeachable officer, we feel that this avenue would enable not just myself as complainant, not just Congjet as the endorser, but the Filipino people to thresh out all these matters which are being raised but are not answered at all by the president and his cabinet and his officers.
Kong, sorry po sir. Sino po pala yung complainant?
I'm the only complainant, ma'am, and Congjet is the endorser of this complaint.
Okay, sorry po, late ako. Yung grounds for impeachment ay...
As I mentioned earlier, we have culpable violation of the Constitution, graft and corruption, as well as betrayal of public trust.
Confident po ba kayo na makakakuha kayo ng suporta? Majority po ng congressmen ay supporters ng PBBM administration.
It's honestly, ma'am, that's a good question, but it's not a question that the answer to which I am faced, because that is precisely what prevents ordinary citizens from actually exacting accountability. Matatalo din po ako. Bakit pa? Para kaya pa? The only way for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. And if someone does something that at the very least, in my case, I could rest at night knowing I at least try to do the right thing. Win or lose. So irrespective of the numbers in Congress, with the House Committee on Justice, for instance, with the House, later on with the Senate, hopefully it gets tried by the Senate, right? For me, it's immaterial. What I need to do, I have to do. So that is exactly why I'm here, irrespective of the possible turnout. But then again, miracles do happen. I believe that miracles happen, and who knows? The numbers might end up being in our favor. Maybe members of Congress might wake up one morning thinking, hey, you know what? He has a point. Maybe we ought to exact accountability from our president.
Ay, sir, meron din pong expectations na may maghahain po ng impeachment complaint again, laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. So magkakasabay yung impeachment complaint against the Vice President and the President. And how do you expect the House to handle both impeachment complaints?
I'm not competent to opine on how the House could actually act on these. I am confident, however, that the House has the mechanisms, especially the House Committee on Justice, has the mechanisms to handle matters of the sort. Impeachment complaints are nothing alien to the House of Representatives. But the fact that I had filed this complaint means that I have that modicum confidence that there are still good men and women in our government, including Congress itself. As to how that's going to pan out well, in the first place, I'm not privy to another impeachment complaint, for instance, against the Vice President. That is not my concern as a complainant in this particular proceeding. But I am confident that the House of Representatives will fulfill its duty, will fulfill its mandate, specifically as regards impeachment complaints like mine.